Hi, it's Claire here from Inky Inspiration, and it's time for the new summer release from Sweet November Stamps, which means of course that there's a YouTube hop, so make sure you check out the description below and like, subscribe and leave a comment on everybody's video for the chance of winning a great prize. So today's card was created using the Berry Love stamp set, absolutely beautiful as always. And I actually could not decide which I wanted to use, so decided that I'd do two scenes and incorporate it into a flip shutter card. So we've got the young lady with the raspberries here and the young lady with the strawberries here. So I'll show you how I created that. So in order to create the flip card, I've got two scenes which I'm going to colour up. One's going to go on the front, one's going to be flipped when you need to go on the back. So I've used the strawberries on one and the raspberries on the other. So I'll get them coloured up. I will speed it up. So to create the card base, I've cut 2 panels which measure 7¼ by 6 inch, and into one of them I've cut a rectangle which has left me 1 inch around the edge. Now the red card that I've got is really flimsy, so I have mounted it onto some white card and just gone around the edges with an alcohol marker, and that's just to give it a bit more stability. So the mechanism itself is created by cutting a piece which is 2¾ by 6 inch. It's scored at 1 inch on the short side, then it's turned onto the long side and scored at 1 and 5, and then it's just scored up to that 1 inch line. You can see just there on the short side, and that's at the 2 inch mark. Cut away the panel here, and then we're going to glue it so that it butts right up to the edge. Now in order to glue that, so that one's glued down, in order to glue the next one, we want to butt this edge up to this edge. You do need to use liquid glue for this because you do need the wiggle time. And again, make sure that it lines up with the card as well. And then same again for the final piece. So again, under them flaps above and butt it up. So sharp intake of breath there when you realise I've cut up the image. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these back and show you how I figured out the size, because I literally just eyed it in. I think I would have overthought it had I tried anything else. So flick all these over, and this image is going to go on here. So what I'm going to do is literally bob it in the middle, grab a pencil and just mark, and then I'll just use my guillotine to chop that up. So I've cut them up, I'm just going to glue them on, make sure you get them in the right order. Again, liquid glue, so I've got that wiggle time. And I want this one to have a little bit of a border around this edge, but to butt up as close as I can get it to the next flap. It's not going to be perfect, but it's not going to lay straight next to each other as well. There is going to be a bit of an angle, so it won't matter. And the next one. It's more important that you're making sure that you're straight at the bottom and the top. And then my final one. And again, you want that little bit of a border here. Might not be quite straight. Let them dry and then flip them back. And then we're going to use some glue on these to attach the front panel. I've then just finished my front panel with some of the little images, which I've just fussy cut out, some Nouveau drops, and I've found a little arrow die, which is out of a slim tab die set. So we can just finish it off nicely. It wasn't happy with these bits inside, so again, some more Nouveau drops inside. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hop along.